Reading with a Rapper is a literacy program that teaches kids how to read and write through rap, lyrics, content, and technology.
The program is an 8-week curriculum, but in our pop-up sessions, we break that 8 weeks down into 45 minutes. We'll go through and let the students actually go through an artist that we choose and let them actually go through the entire song and pick out every figurative language that they are able to find.
Yeah, so people think when we say reading rapper, they're coming in to read a book to kids.
No.
It's the total opposite. We're actually breaking down the lyrics to kids, and the kids get to read their lyrics to learn similes, metaphors, hyperboles, personification, double entendres, all types of things in the figurative language world.
You got to bring education where there are.
At the end of the day, we're talking about 21st century education. We need to have 21st century programming that matches that. And so we can't have a Jurassic Park way of education with new age kids. It just won't click. So we figured if we change the method of how they receive it, then they will get it better. Hip hop is the #1 listened to music in the country, in the world. And so how do we fuse that with education? Because education is something that we all need as human beings, period. So we fuse them together because we saw that with the school to prison pipeline, 85% of kids that are in the juvenile system are functionally illiterate. So they literally can't comprehend wrong from right. Comprehension comes from not knowing how to read. So we found a creative way to want them to learn how to read, and then we'll fix that problem.
Killer Callion, Young Deji. We did a big event with Meek Mill not too long ago. We were able to open up the doors, the mayor opened up the doors of City Hall, and we were able to transform it completely.
Rocky Banks, a lot of, we pride ourselves doing a lot of local Houston rappers. Because we feel like, one, there's a lot of extreme talent here in the city that doesn't really get touched or tapped into. So we really want to make sure that we did that internally first versus doing some external, bringing other artists from different cities to the city. We went to Aldine last week and did a demonstration for about 13 principals, middle school principals. And within the same week after that, they allow us to come in to do this pop-up. We've been fortunate enough to be gathering schools and districts that allow us to look at some new ways and creative ways to pretty much impact these students.
Matter of fact, I'm trying to reach the heathens. These days they slap your mama, we need better seasons. But it's entendre, right? They saying HAICU, but really I've been impatient. Think about that. I'm telling you, your favorite rapper could never. You know what I'm saying? No. I think that the music helps you to understand that words are, the alphabetic system goes way beyond just a piece of paper in a classroom. You know what I'm saying? You actually listen to English every single day. You know, if you listen to music, you know, right in your earphones, you are hearing English, you are hearing language, and you are hearing arts. You know what I mean? So I think it's a no-brainer. It's just amazing that Reading with a Rapper figured it out before anybody else did. You know what I'm saying? I think it's powerful, man. It's beautiful seeing when they get it. Same way they would in the classroom. You hear me? Like when they get the answer right, the excitement that will come from that, to see when they get the similes or the hyperboles or the imagery, the same excitement. You know what I'm saying? I believe it does the same thing. So to me, it's beautiful because one, you get in you understanding the imagery and the English language art stuff, but you also understand my music as well, and it's pretty dope as an artist. So.
I think it was really fun. I mean, I got to meet a rapper that's pretty cool, and I really liked learning with it. Even though I already knew everything, it was like fun to go and examine songs I already knew.
We were going over the lyrics and try to find the simile, the figurative language, and I felt good. Being in the classroom with the rapper, I would be extremely excited and I would be so happy.
I think it was great, and it was good to see AJ McQueen. I think the coolest part was the fact that he told us a little bit about his lyrics and what he's done with it, and the people and the places he has been.
Even specifically into our hoods, into our underserved areas, into minority areas, to where, again, music is so powerful. Music is all across the world, so education should go all across the world as well. Reading with a Rapper is the vehicle to take education and music all over the world.
This is meant to help kids essentially pass the STAR test.
Next for Reading with a Rapper is we're planning on taking over Houston pretty much. We have gotten a lot of calls from from out of state, different cities asking about the program, how they can get their hands on it, but we really want to hone in on home and be able to master the area for everybody to fully accept it before we start moving outward.